Hey everybody, it is Thursday, September the 15th, and I've got a mail call. This is one that kind of goes, this channel goes way back for me. I've been watching this channel for quite some time, and it's a very good channel. This individual is he's about as meticulous and professional as I've seen. There's some great channels out there, and there's some people doing absolutely fabulous work. But attention to detail, the small stuff, the big stuff, it doesn't matter. He won't do it unless it's right, and I mean it's got to be right, and I can certainly appreciate that. While I can't bring myself to emulate that type of work, it sure is fun watching somebody do it. Like I say, this goes way back. There's a couple that go way back for me as far as videos that I've been watching, and we'll talk about some of those later. But this video, this mail call is just for one channel. I've only got one right now, but I wanted to go ahead and get this done the day before work. And a lot of y'all know him and have been watching his videos for a long time, just like I have. And I want to give him a big old thank you. He's taken the time on multiple occasions to help folks, and he's just an all-around great guy. And we all know him as Russ at R Restorations. And here's to you, Russ. A big old shout out and a mail call, and I appreciate the sticker. I've got stickers made, got them actually this morning, and I've already got several in envelopes, and going to be sticking those in the mail, and got one coming your way, Russ. And I'm going to stick this up. And before we get done with this mail call today, I'm going to ask a question or two about seam sealer and the direction that I might need to go with that on the underside of this car, as I'm getting kind of close to that point. I did go ahead and decide to put a new patch panel on that quarter. And the reason is, once I got in the inside of it, under there, the trunk drop off, and I'll show you that in just a minute, but we'll get this mail call finished first. There's some rust in there that definitely, I just need to pull all that stuff out. And maybe after next week I'll have a little time off, a couple weekends to get back on the car. I have come out here a little bit in the morning times and just been doing some cleaning up. Got the wheel wells done, cleaned up pretty good and wiped out. So once we get that quarter patch in there and that drop off put on, maybe be ready for some seam sealer, primer, and go ahead and paint the bottom of it and try to get on to a different area of the car. But right now, I'm going to peel this sticker back and go ahead and stick Russ up in a good spot there. And if you haven't seen any of Russ's videos at R Restorations, I certainly would encourage you to go that way. I know a lot of us in this restoration community have probably been there and seen a lot of his videos and are familiar with his work and his work ethic. And like I say, it's as good as I've seen. He's really doing a great job on that Z28, and I know when it's done, it's going to be a beauty. So I'm going to go ahead and get you stuck up here on the wall. And I'll swing you around and give you a shot of where that's going to live. And we'll go ahead and do that now. Double R added to the wall. All right, Russ. I appreciate that a lot. And I wanted to go ahead and just pose this question. I did get wheel wells cleaned up pretty good. And I got just a little more detail work to do in there to get everything just like I want it. But the question is, once I get this cleaned up and ready to prime, do I need to seam seal first and then go with the primer and paint, or go with the seam sealer between the coats of primer and paint, or seam seal last? And is the seam sealer necessary if I plan on doing Raptor liner in places? Where these floor pans came together, here and then here, and then the tunnel, transmission tunnel and drive shaft tunnel. I plan on going over those areas with something, either seam sealer or Raptor liner. Looks probably maybe like the best bet. So it looks like it's kind of easy to use, so I'll probably be going that way. But just a quick question of, you know, what you guys think and what you might do if it was your deal. But again, there I cut that drop off back, and that quarter, there's a lot of rust on the inside part of that. So I went ahead and ordered both pieces, and we'll be taking that frame cross rail extension back off there so we can get to it and cut that out and change it while we're back here before we get too far away from the back end. So, and I think I'll be a lot happier with that. So again, mail call, Double R Restorations, check him out, as well as Sam's Garage and Carolina Man. Hope everybody has a good rest of the week and enjoy the weekend coming up. And we'll get back on this thing and hopefully get some more videos done shortly. And I appreciate everything.